Yo, welcome to the It Gets Deep podcast. I'm your humble and gracious host, Hope. In today's conversation, top 5 rappers of all time. Who are the top 5 rappers? I can tell you right now. Dylan, Dylan, Dylan. Why? Because he spits hot fire. But we gonna get into the real conversation. I got some MCs up here. I got some music enthusiasts up here. And they gonna offer their opinions on who they think the top 5 is. But the main rule that we gonna go off of that nobody can say, you can't say Biggie and you can't say Pop. And this is a rapper's dead or alive, but you can't say Biggie, can't say Pop. Now Westside got the rest of the rules. He gonna set the foundation, but that's the only other rule I want to put out there. So without further ado, Westside, what's the rules?
Yes, man. So Biggie and Pac, that's a given, man. Rules, I'm open to anything. If you throw a top 5 out there or a person that you think is in the top 5 that other people don't agree with, I want to allow people a safe space to explain their opinion. Because when I come and say Cassidy, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give you all the facts to back this. I'm gonna do this and this and that. I will also like to X out from the conversation because these are givens. We said Pac, we said Biggie. I don't want to hear Jay. I don't want to hear Eminem, right? And of course, I don't want to hear Westside. We already know I'm top 2, not 2. You know what I'm saying? So just leave that to the side. Y'all know, I know. It's okay, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just leave me out of it for this specific one because we know I'm fired. The goal with this top 5 is to get to the nitty gritty because I think mostly everybody top 5 gonna look somewhat the same. So I want to knock out the people that everybody gonna go to. That's all I got, man. Anybody else?
My joint unique anyway. So
you ain't
gonna have the most unique list of anybody.
I believe that.
That's
so what about the other criteria like longevity, discography?
If you can make the
wordplay, lyricism, culture impact, we doing any of that?
I'll listen. That's my personal opinion. If you can make the argument, I'll listen. I hear it out. I ain't the judge. I ain't here to judge nobody's top 5. And also I want to say this is top 5 today because my top 5 change every week. So this is just how I'm feeling today. So don't hold none of these in stone and concrete. Don't hold nobody liable for the top 5 that they said on this live podcast. Don't be trying to bring up no receipts. This is how we feeling today. You know what? Hey, Brandon might really like Sexy Red today. He might put her in his top 5. That's okay. It's cool. Relax.
Yo, that was in a top 5 for
bro. Seriously,
I figured.
Yeah.
Sexy Red, bro, and they didn't put Nicki. Come on, bro. That's just
disrespectful,
bro. Like she holding her own on songs with. Let me stop before we get on.
Okay. Oh, go ahead, man.
I was just saying to that point right there. How can you not put somebody that's holding on the song with Kanye and Jay and got the best verse, and you gonna put Sexy Red up there and not put Nicki? That's just crazy. But but I'm sure Drake wrote all her raps, as they say. But then Drake can't really rap either, so
So that bring up a question. That bring up a question.
Yeah, but opening
are we automatically barring people with ghostwriters or allegations of ghostwriters out of top?
Yeah, you got to get out of there, in my opinion. With that,
I don't because to me, no, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm gonna make a case, and it's only for one. It's only for one person. The one person who I think should be exempt from that is Drake. Now this is why. Because if I was, Drake don't make my top 5 right now. He don't. He makes my top 10. But it's based off of all the shit that's on his come up. It's based off that prime time Drake. It's not based off club banger Drake. And we know for a fact that he was writing for himself and for other people. So that I would personally like to shoot him some bells so that I can make that argument.
And I understand that, but it actually the cat's out the bag, and it's a Virginia cat. But when he first came, he was in Virginia a lot when he first came out, and there was a dude that was writing for him named Nicholas F. I don't know if y'all remember him, but Nick Fury from Richmond, he was actually writing for him in the beginning when Drake was doing them songs with Fonte and L and all them. He had to write it then. I ain't saying he wrote everything, but it's just been. That's the problem. That's the only issue I have with it. It's like it's been around the whole, like his whole career has been like. I'm like, even some of it's fake. It's like so much that is overwhelming.
So you putting me up on something now. So I have to do my Googles and my research because I never heard that. But if I'm just connecting dots just based off your
That's a
word,
Virginia thing. Nicholas F. He was out here all the time.
So he had a very heavy Virginia presence because Trey Songz kind of ushered him in on a lot of different levels. So it's not that far fetched and hard to believe. So if we gonna say that about Drake, hear me out. Don't kill me yet. Don't cut the live yet. Can we clean up Lil Wayne out of the top 5?
I knew you was gonna go there.
Can we clean him up out of the top 5? Can we even talk about him?
Absolutely.
You already know. You already know.
Bro, absolutely not, bro.
What songs? No.
You know I can
What songs of Lil Wayne are we talking about that was ghostwritten?
Hey, Lil Wayne had the biggest ghostwriting of anybody, and that nigga just died.
Okay, how about this? For ghostwriting, majority of their catalog, the best of their songs is ghostwritten or written by somebody else.
So Wayne, everybody knows the thing about Gil. My bad. Can I?
Oh no, go ahead.
I would say so. The Gilly the Kid stuff was early on, right? So that was in the transition of when he came out saying that I'm trying to be more like lyrical and be more like Jay-Z, right? So then that's when he came out with the Carter. So the first Carter was ghostwritten, right? But then after that, Wayne went on such a tirade with so many songs all the time. There's no way that someone ghost wrote all that stuff. And that's when he took off. He learned from the ghostwriter. So for me, Wayne's definitely in the conversation.
I think it's hard. The example that I use is drug dealing. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga buy a business to clean up his drug money and then say he legit after that and he don't sell drugs no more, I have a hard time believing him. Especially when a nigga put out a mixtape every fucking month. Now, hey, it's hard to believe. I'm not saying impossible, but it's hard to believe that anybody other than Currency can put that amount of work out, do that amount of performances, have that high level support without having ghostwriters.
Gucci said everybody except for Currency. Yeah, Gucci did the same shit.
Except for Currency, because Currency was also a nigga that put out a mixtape every month. But you
why you can believe it? Why you can believe it for Currency but not?
Because Currency is not a high level rapper. He a chill ass nigga. He pretty much say the same
thing.
The nigga remade the same song for 6 years. He remade the same song for 6 years. I believe it was him. I just believe he had that amount of work ethic. Now Wayne went from style to style, from tape to tape, high level raps. Shit that as an MC, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody, but just as an MC, I understand what it takes to craft a song, what it takes to come up with a line, what it takes to come up with an entendre and a double entendre. It's no way that you're doing that 3 times a day, every day for 2 years. That I just don't believe it. I think
when you in the gym, when you in the gym,
he at minimum had help.
Oh,
he at minimum had help.
But who don't got help?
Everybody had help except for Eminem. I mean, not Eminem, but there's definitely people that didn't have.
Who don't have help in the studio? You got your engineers in there, you got your producers in there, you got your managers, everybody's helping writing something.
50?
They not writing words. Niggas might have an input. The reason, okay, let me give you another reason that I believe Wayne had ghostwriters. Oh man, this life finna get cut off a bunch. There's no way that you got the roster of this Young Money that you have, that nobody never made it. Nobody ever made it but you. And you had some heavy hitters. We don't even respect the hitters that we had because we didn't hear enough from them to be like, oh, you know what? Corey Guns was actually fucking fired.
Corey Guns
never had enough to say that Mac Main was one of the slickest fucking talkers of all time. The nigga bars was trash, but he could say some shit that'll just make you listen to Wayne like, damn, Wayne said that slick ass shit.
Come on now.
Like Jay
on, man.
Mills was a wordsmith. Jay Mills was a wordsmith. And all of them niggas got shelved. And then drop about a note. Like, and I just don't think that you got that much talent on your roster and you're not pulling from them. And these niggas can't move.
You caught me off guard.
That nigga was putting him on the album. He was putting him on the mixtapes though. Like Gutter was on some shit.
Don't bring Gutter in the top 5. My name Gutter.
Nobody just wanted to listen to them niggas, bro. Like that ain't got nothing to do with
no Stevie Wonder.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I listen to Gutterville 1 and 2.
All right, so So here's my
Welcome to
question.
Good News. I
gotta
like never
think
listen to that.
grocery bag.
Oh, I'm still messed up.
So who in here is captured by the moment of Kendrick? Who has Kendrick in their top 5 because of what he?
I bet.
I got him in there. I got him in there.
Actually,
I always
Kendrick
had him.
is
I always had him in the 10, but
Yeah.
he moved up because it was just a epic slam. And the thing is, the way the landscape is now, it is real hard when somebody got a machine behind them. It's real hard to take down that person, because it ain't the first time Drake done got his ass handed to him, but it just didn't do anything to him. Common had got him, Joe had got him. It didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? This joint different.
So my whole thing is when people say,
But I always thought he was like, he always hung in there, like, you know, he been making people go back and rewrite their stuff, like the Busta Rhymes joint, that song he got with Busta Rhymes. Busta had to rewrite his verse. You know what I mean?
And
You got losers rewriting their verses.
I kind of want you to elaborate on that a little more. So,
yeah.
Go ahead, Brandon.
So what say?
I was asking Soul to elaborate on that a little more, because I like to hear his perspective, because I always had Kendrick up there, and I think the Drake shit put him down, in my opinion. He's still up there, but it dropped him down.
Yeah, this stuff ain't the sharp. Yeah, this joints ain't sharp as it usually be.
You said what?
Yeah, them disc joints ain't sharp as it usually be. Cause I hear him sharper than that. Yeah, he was always around. I had him hovering around that 10, 15 mark. You know what I mean? From some of them old projects. You know what I mean?
But how we?
Just the way he was putting.
If he go in the studio and make a diss song in like a week or a day, how is that judged? Like, I just don't. I don't put that. I really don't just judge the diss. I think they just doing some shit. Like, I'm amazed he can make some shit like that in that short amount of time.
So it's down for me. The reason it took him down, because to me, and like I said, I could be wrong.
You mean down like he was at 15, now he down to 5, or you saying he was at 5 now he's down?
He's saying he
like
lost
at my 3-4. He was like at my 3-4, and after this shit, he like at my 7.
Yeah, okay, you meant down that way.
You know what I'm saying? Like down like that. Now, to me, it was clear that he didn't write those within a week. That's just to me, and I could be wrong.
No, he didn't write it in a week.
He been sitting back baiting this nigga.
I agree. Yeah, he been beating for years.
He had that shit so ready, bro. He been
like Batman with
that for years,
and that's
he got more.
He was like Batman.
That's a key element why he declined to me. He had that shit ready. He been knowing this shit been coming since Control. So for me to not think that
I
he
wouldn't
would
take Control
here and there, or that he wouldn't take Control. He didn't perform to the level that I would expect Kendrick. The reason that I put him in my top 5 is such a new artist to begin with. And the entire reason has been nothing but his meticulousness in his raps. And I didn't see that. He got the job done, in my opinion. He got the job done. He cleaned Drake up. Some people disagree. That's cool. He cleaned Drake up. He got the job done. But I didn't hear what I expected to hear from a Kendrick.
So, I knew he was on his way. I knew he was on his way the way he did Jay in that Kill My Vibe remix. I was like, you know what I mean? I knew he was on his way. You know what I mean? So I always had an eye on him.
Joe Budden,
but you know, you gotta work for that.
That's for the kids, bro. That ain't yours.
You said what?
That Capri Sun for the kids, bro.
I can't hear you.
I said that Capri Sun for the kids.
It ain't. Hey, first off, man, mind your stream, bro. Hey, worry about your video feed, man. Hey, get up on my shit. I gotta mute my camera now every time I want to take a sip of my hand.
It's cold too.
Man, how the kids though, man? How they good?
They good. Oh yeah, they real good. I sent them upstairs. I ain't want them to hear me yelling at my phone because I'm sure it's gonna get heated.
All right, let's look. All right, we saw 15 minutes in. If y'all just joining us, thank y'all for joining us. It's the XD podcast. We are doing a top 5 rappers. We've been negotiating some things, ghostwriting in people's catalogs. But I want to get straight into it. I want y'all to tell me who y'all top 5s are each. Don't argue it yet. I just need to know what y'all top 5s are, and then we gonna take it from there. All right.
Bro,
that sounds good to y'all.
Y'all disqualified my top.
Man, my top still sounds the same.
Mel, we gonna start with your top 5, and then we gonna go Mel, Brandon, Westside, and so.
Now put me last, bro. Let me go last one.
All right.
All right,
I ain't into all of that, all of the lyrical and all of that. Eminem was never gonna be in my top 5. I like him though, but I'm a casual fan. So my top 5: Lil Wayne number 1, 50 Cent number 2, Drake 3, and then this one I'm gonna lose y'all, but 0, and then Young Dolph. That's my 4 and 5.
You said who was 4 and 5?
0 and Young Dolph.
Yeah.
0 and Young Dolph. Dolph. Okay. Dolph.
It's Dolph.
I don't even know who he is.
I'm from Houston. He's
So,
from
so
Houston.
my
Where you
question is, what is your
He's from Houston.
criteria for picking people?
Well, when they picked the subject, I tried to think about like the best rappers that I can know, but I'm like, these are the people I listen to the most. So this is what I listen to the most. So that's what I went off of.
That's fair.
Like every year in my little, if you go look at your who you listen to the most, Dolph and Future number 1, 2, Drake. And then there's whenever I want to go listen to some shit, that's what I go listen to. So
all right. Hey, hearing you explain that, I know it ain't arguing time, but I definitely take a new perspective on your top 5. And I'm definitely not as judgmental hearing your top 5. Hearing you.
Yeah. If we want to talk about like who I think is the best rappers, I don't like getting into them because I mean obviously that's subjective, but I don't listen to that. Ain't what I'm listening for most of the time. So that's why
your flavor.
Yeah, like I don't care. Like Eminem, I like the good song. I don't really care to hear all of that Bananarama, Panorama. I don't care about that, bro. Like all that fast rapping, that ain't for me.
True. It's true. I get that.
All right, Westside, what about you?
All right. Today, right now, in no order, Kendrick, Royce, Lupe. Y'all knew Lupe was coming. Brandon knew Lupe was coming.
Lupe was coming.
He knew that. He knew that. Kendrick, Royce, Lupe. I'm Mick Jenkins. Mick Jenkins. He
Mick Jenkins is nice.
Hey, you know what? I've been listening to Mick a little more because of you said.
Bro,
I don't know. Why? Yeah, he nice.
I never heard of that nigga down my life.
And although he knew, I'm prepared to stand on it. I'm prepared to stand on it. Mick Jenkins as a new person, and then I'm gonna go with Cass. I said it earlier. I'm gonna put.
But you always said that. You said Mick Jenkins, give me a run. You say he got me. That I remember. That's how I got to listen to this guy. Who is this?
You said Cassidy?
No, I said he got me. Said it, told me that he said, man, Mick Jenkins, that's one of them that I was like, Mick Jenkins.
And then
Cassidy.
Just to give y'all the background on my top 5. This is just today, and then just like he explained this who I'm listening.
Cassidy, the hustler.
Cassidy, bro. Cassidy. That's what I said. Cassidy. Yeah, Cassidy.
Yeah. My top
hustler is the problem.
My top 5 is based on lyrical abilities and creativeness, right? So if you can wow me with words, or if you could put some shit together that I never even thought of, and I pride myself on my prowess with words, then that's you make my top 5. If you're doing it consistently, if you also creative with it, so like all that shit right there, that's gonna get me. So that's why my top 5 looks the way it does today.
I respect that. That's a solid top 5.
Knowing you said everybody but Mick Jenkins, and I respect that.
Appreciate
that. That Jones solid.
Westside, would you consider anybody like MF Doom?
I never was big on MF Doom.
Or Most Def or like Black Star, any of them?
Say again.
Most got to be in the conversation, but it's a little different now. It's the consistency thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
that's why Andre not in mine, and he won't be in mine. He ain't never made a rap album.
Okay.
I don't care how you sound. You do a dope verse. You do 2 dope verses a year. What that mean? If that's the case, I'm gonna throw myself in there. I got some crazy dope verses, but I ain't got enough material to be said in nothing.
Yeah. And I'm not mad at that take. A lot of niggas automatically throw 3K up there. And if you come in just like how I said, creativity, if creativity is your highest baseline, I can see that all day. If
he's on 1,000, but he just don't.
I can see that. But me personally, 3Ks not there. I agree with Soul take on that.
What was your take, man? I missed part of it just because Lance called me. So.
I mean, I told you this, Brandon. He ain't got enough work.
I guess
I'm not talking about Outkast. He has not one solo rap album. Like
that flute, whatever he just came out with is, yeah, I feel you.
As far as we know, he might not be capable of it. That's what according to him, he's
wasn't what about Speaker Boxes and Love Below? That wasn't individual.
That won't no rap album, bro.
The Love Below wasn't rap.
That was a precursor.
He rapped a couple times on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah,
So
he's a hell of a rapper. He just can't be. You just can't be in my top 5 or 10 with no
body.
No body of work, solo body of work, just consistently rapping.
Yeah, a 16 here and there ain't gonna cut it. Got it.
Yeah.
So who's your top 5?
My top 5, no order, and I would say, of course, Black Thought.
Okay.
Elzai.
Yeah.
Common.
I don't even know how to spell Elzai.
ELZHI.
ELZHI.
Yeah.
Okay.
Common. And Pharoah Monch.
That's 4.
And
Yeah.
Black Thought, Common, Elzai, Pharoah Monch.
Who's your last?
Okay. Kendrick.
Oh my God, y'all are soldiers of the moment.
No, Kendrick always been up for me. I told you, Kendrick was always up there. He's been easing around my top 10. I would have Most Def. I had Most Def in there. Lupe.
Yeah,
I
gave both of them.
But Lupe just started getting busy again for real. But like, I mean, if you want to talk about rap, just straight rap, Mickey Fax could be in there. He kind of corny, but the dude ain't too many people rapping better than him.
Bro, if we was having this, said what you said today, if we had this 3 months ago, we would not be talking about Kendrick.
Kendrick would definitely. I would be talking.
You would be, baby. But in general, people would. It's fine. It's cool. I mean,
I'd be advocating for him more if it was 3 months ago.
They talk about Kendrick all the time. That's why the big 3 is the thing. He like they say his top 3 of they talk about him. He up there. I'd be like he don't. Everybody else.
But Brandon, I ain't gonna lie. J. Cole in there. I was conflicted as far as the 5 between Kendrick, J. Cole, and Lupe. As far as me, that's my conflicted. The way.
So you just said the same thing about Andre, but Kendrick got the kind of the same thing. We ain't dropping enough.
He got solo albums. He did. Even if he never did anything else.
I got solo albums. He does. But he only dropping twice a year now.
Whole solo album, no features.
But J. Cole ain't got that much material either. If you want to compare like material,
J. Cole
got that's
what?
He went on a 3-year run.
No, a 3-year run. But look how many albums J. Cole got. How many albums Kendrick got?
I think J. Cole got way more. J. Cole probably double.
He got
Look it up.
He got the mixtapes. Okay. His first, we got 4 albums.
Count, though.
I'm not even counting mixtapes. I'm just saying straight up albums.
4 albums. He got 4 albums.
Hey, man.
How many albums Kendrick got?
About 4.
Anybody's more consistent than Andre. Andre has not one solo rap album. That's why it ain't the same.
Yeah, he got 4. Kendrick got 4.
Hey,
Mad City.
He got one every 3.5 years. Cole already put it out. He got 3. And he literally said, 1 is a classic, 1 is tragic, 1 people just bump to. Like Kendrick don't have an album like that. It's his.
That's cap.
So
what
number.
I'm saying, albums. I'm not saying he's not dope, bro. He's dope. He's in my top 10.
Dedicated was an album. Section 80 was an album. Like actual record label releases. Those were albums. He just wasn't popping at the time.
And them joints were bangers.
Those was the shit before.
I'm not saying they weren't. I'm saying
came. He was in the conversation based off overly dedicated and section.
We talking about
they gave him the key, bro. They gave him the keys. Oh, they gave him the keys years ago.
2010, 2011,
Everybody want to talk about.
They gave him the king. They gave him the king.
They did. Machine behind.
Yes, they did. Yes, that's a machine. Exactly.
He has the machine behind. That's what people like Drake.
But he got the skills to back it up. The dude was nice.
That's facts.
My point being, he dropped the album. But then in between, he ain't dropping shit. He ain't really doing features like that.
It's been a while.
About him is because he dropped the disc. And he finally made it.
And Wes, why you not up here, dog? I thought I asked you to be up here, please.
You said what?
Dontrell.
I'm sorry, all right, so I say this. Number one, Cole not in my top 5 no more. And he not being brought into the conversation for me for the same reason that Kendrick declined in my rankings. I'm still gonna put him up there, but Kendrick declined because of the way he went about the Drake shit. I expected more from him. J. Cole is not even in the conversation because y'all just brought up his 3-year run, how he was murdering features, and talk about nigga, I'm the God MC, whoever won.
He eliminated himself.
When it came time to show and prove, you tucked your fucking tail after releasing a weak ass diss. To me, nigga, if you tell me how many fights you won and how you got hands and I watch you get knocked out, I don't want to hear about your spars. I don't want to hear about it, bro.
Don't talk about Kimbo Slice like that.
You become battle tested and you didn't fucking do it, and that's the only leg that you
dropped him. That dropped him down. Yeah.
When he called out Kendrick and said, "All right, nigga, your first shit was classic. You know what I'm saying? Like when he said that, like, bro, you want to talk. You are one to talk. I went to sleep on every J. Cole album. On every J. Cole album. It took me days to listen to it. Not saying that it wasn't good, but this nigga just can't match the creativity and the vibe of a Kendrick. Nigga,
they've been on tracks together and you see what happened.
90% of Kendrick shit, 90%, which is high for any rapper, aged beautifully.
Hold on, you ain't finna do that.
Come on now.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
The Pimp a Butterfly banging. I don't know why everybody hating on that. They
No. Hold on.
I like the Pimp a Butterfly.
Yo, calm down. At Concept and Lex, if y'all ready, give me a thumbs up. If
I
y'all
always
ready,
like
y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if y'all ready.
Take care, Age Beautiful. Just throwing it out there.
All right, Lex ready. Concept, you can hear me? All right, Concept ready. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
There you go.
Lex ain't here to play with you niggas.
So we over here having a whole Kendrick. I knew this shit was gonna happen. We didn't even really start.
Everybody's soldiers in the movement, man. Everybody's soldiers.
That's not true, man.
Huh?
That's not true. Me and you had arguments about Kendrick years ago.
That's true. Yeah. I agree.
But before we let's die down on the Kendrick.
I don't even know why you acting like this.
Let's die down on the Kendrick real quick. Brandon, who your top 5?
Man, look, I said I'm
you
going back.
Give me your top 5. Give me your top 5, though.
Man, y'all done disqualified a whole bunch of people. But let's see.
Just give me your top 5.
I'm gonna say Andre. But I do agree with Soul and his. Right?
What's your top 5?
But I agree. No, I'm saying. So I got Andre. I got Cole. I got. Hold on. Let me see. Because I was gonna put M up there. But the point to M is he actually got to have something to rap about. Like he was just saying. Melvin, like what he says about he just got the talent, he just ramble on with the words, you know what I'm saying? But this is gonna be controversial. Joe Budden, I put him up there. Bars, talent, bars, everything.
First with all shit.
1, 2, 3, 4. We took Jay off, and
you got.
Yeah, that's 3. You need 2 more.
Put your Wayne up there. That's what you.
Yeah. No, y'all disqualified. I was damn sure gonna say Wayne.
No, you didn't disqualify.
Oh, okay. Then if we didn't disqualify Wayne, 100%. Like Wayne, and then I just for shits and giggles for the day, Kanye, just because of what he did. Kanye.
Okay. Lex, who your top 5?
Wait,
male
can't put Jay-Z on there though.
We can't put Jay.
I'm not putting him
Let
on.
me hear her female list because she better not be the one with Sexy Red in there. Let me hear her female list.
Please. She gonna say big, sexy.
Don't wipe the sweat off now. No.
Wow. I wish you would be paying attention.
Oh, hello, Lex, by the way. I've never met you, so nice to meet you.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you too. Brand creative. Okay. Cool beans. All right, so y'all looking for the female list or the male list? Which y'all want?
I'm female list first.
Female list, yeah.
Okay. Female list. Missy Elliott, Megan Thee Stallion, Left Eye, Trina, and Lil Kim.
There you go. Trina.
That nigga disappointed. He was this 60
What Trina say? What she said? The price is right. I just might.
Hey, say man, I gotta ask because I gotta keep it fair. We gonna let her get Lil Kim off?
Yeah,
Like
you
she,
have
like,
to.
she write her shit.
I already asked.
Oh, she was a pioneer.
That's the scary part. It's like who don't got a what female artist don't got a ghostwriting rumor? That's rough, man.
Meg,
I'm just saying there will be no Nicki Minaj without
Meg stole the whole chick style. It's a chick in Texas. She took the girl.
oh, there's a difference between stealing someone's style and having a ghostwriter.
And lyrics. And lyrics.
Rhapsody never had a ghostwrite allegation. MC Light never had a ghostwrite allegation. Queen don't have one that I can think of. Eve, they said Cass was writing for Eve, but they was
people was writing for Eve. Eve had a ghostwriter.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Eve had a ghostwriter.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Lauren forever be on mine. Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren too. Lauren.
Oh my God, Lauren.
Lauren.
I don't even consider her a rapper though. I don't even.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't consider her.
She's in the list.
Man, she raps so good though, man.
On Billboard's top,
but I don't consider her a rapper. She like T-Pain. Like, yeah, we heard T-Pain spit some hella shit, but he not a rapper.
What's
But it's different though. Lauren raps is different. That joint.
On everybody's list, on Billboard and on Forbes, whatever, they always throw Lauryn Hill on there.
Because
Forbes got a rapper list.
That's a
random trash. So please put that shit up. Please display this list.
Okay.
It is ass, my nigga.
Y'all
Kendrick number 2.
I ain't gonna lie. She talked about God with the Trina Jones. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
Is that where you from?
I'm from Georgia.
Bro.
Okay. It's just a culture. It's a culture.
No, Trina is still rocking whole stadiums, bro. When I went to Boosie's Jank, they sung louder for her than they did anybody. Bro.
Yeah, but what's the criteria? Our criteria we said was what? What was your creativity and like that? You know, based off the criteria, is like.
Hey, if creativity is one, then man, y'all listen to some niggas. I feel like it's boring, bro. Like I wouldn't ride in the car with y'all niggas.
Yeah, because like I mean, I feel like the women that I
counting you to death.
and they basically had changed the waves as far as like women and how they, you know, like are speaking up for themselves and what they experience instead of just like, oh, I'm being, you know, a lady. Like everybody don't want to be a lady. We have times where we just want to, you know, sit down with our legs open, bra off.
Oh my God.
Like, man, you know, and we just want to keep it real and just like, you know, say that shit. But some people be like, oh no, that's not.
Throw Dina Howard on the list then. Jesus.
Hey, shit.
Hey, no,
Speaking the morning, speaking the evening.
on the list if you do that.
Yeah, that's
Get that buttonhole.
You gotta put hey, real quick, Melvin, just to your thing. This is a different list than what you
I gotta find it.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is a listen to list, bro. If this is a listen to list, I can dead this whole conversation with one thing. When the last time any of y'all been in the car with Kendrick and listened to the song with her? You get what I'm trying to say?
I'm listening to. I mean, I listen to Kendrick, but it's not about like my list ain't really. It ain't just about
you going on a date and listen to Kendrick. I'm not talking about Not Like Us right now. The hottest song out.
Yes,
I would. Brandon, you know I would. Don't even ask me that. You already know that.
So you is a whole different.
Okay, that's what the name
is. Like put the album on and listen to it, or like if Money Shit's come on.
Y'all gonna put Drake on, or y'all gonna put Kendrick on first?
I'm put Drake on.
With a girl.
I do the earlier Drake, but not the later Drake.
I don't care what version, because they talking about 2010 Kendrick. So it don't matter what version of Drake. Are you gonna put Heartbreak Drake, or are you gonna put on Kendrick?
Drake is a layup.
Kendrick too.
That's all.
Yeah, I play both though. Like I listen. I don't
listen. Don't get me wrong. I sound like a whole Kendrick hater. I do like him. I listen to it. Let's just.
Hey, Brandon. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm putting on Poetic Justice. I'm starting with both of them. I'm starting with both of them.
I love it.
They both like the phone, man.
They fine. And the joint with Cole too. So I figured.
I'm throwing them both on.
All right. So what's your male list? You said she said your female list. What's your male list?
Dang, y'all ain't like Missy Elliott?
No, Missy was fire.
Oh, that's fire.
Nobody said anything about Missy.
That was probably the only one that was acceptable.
I'm in Portsmouth right now, so that's
honestly, I'm glad you started with Missy, because if you started with anybody else on your list, I wouldn't have listened. Hey, as soon as you said Missy, I was like, she got some sense. All right.
Yes, I'll put on that trash bag any day.
Okay. She's talking about the big baby, Mister.
Yes.
All right, so what's the male list, though? What's the male list? I'm curious.
Definitely Andre 3000. You know, got to represent for Georgia. I do like J. Cole, Wale, Slick
Wale.
Rick.
Wale is
Cold.
I like
You said Slick Rick and who
Let
else?
it get her out. Let it get her out. Let it get out. Number 4. Who number 4?
Yeah,
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick.
that's
Rick.
great.
Okay.
Slick Rick the
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Five.
Yes, and Tupac. There, I like
can't say Tupac.
storytellers. You know,
You
can't say
that
Tupac.
Biggie, and
really
Jay-Z.
respect, you know, like women type thing.
Yeah, but you can't say Tupac, Biggie, or Jay-Z.
Why?
I like Tupac too.
Fine, Wayne.
There you go.
Yeah, because I like his alliteration and different elements of the phonetics of our English
Long neck, he's wet.
and stuff. And like honestly, I used him as a project, you know, for my English project because he's so great with it, and nobody really thinks about it until like years later, and you really listen to his lyrics. He's like, "Damn, I ain't catch that before," you know.
Did you say nigga in your English project?
I had a white teacher, so I had to take it out, edit that out.
Nigga.
But you know,
And I want to say this episode hammers.
And I'll say green bottles. Oh shit, I ain't gonna show that.
Hey, by far, you got the most interesting top 5 so far. So you know what I'm saying? Take another sip of that bottle.
Man, my top 5. And
I sent it to the green room. Yeah, I can see it in there if y'all want to.
I could have said some other shit, but I ain't gonna lie.
what'd you say?
Me,
Oh,
my shit kind of.
Hold on, let me get the concept. I'll tell you. Concept. What's your top 5?
Male and female.
Nah, just male.
Big male.
They just wanted to hear Lex.
What if you got a female in his top 5? That's some hoes.
Yeah.
Since you offer, let me get your top 3 female when you finish.
All right. Top 5 male.
Hey, you can't say me.
Oh.
I appreciate it though.
It's a top 5.
Hey, look, we had some great sparring sessions, nigga. So you know, don't be surprised if I throw you in there. Top 5 male. Y'all ain't gonna like my list, so it's cool.
We can't rebuttal.
Yeah, we can't rebuttal.
We can't rebuttal right
I
now.
just want to get a scope for everybody with it, and then we gonna argue actual top 5.
And it's fluid. It changes.
And how can I say? What was I gonna say? And this ain't in no particular order. This is just, you know what I'm saying, overall for me, influence wise.
Okay.
I'm gonna go KRS-One. I'm gonna go Redman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Talib Kweli. Ah, fuck. Ooh.
Oh, two more.
I got 2 more. I'm gonna go. Fuck. I'm gonna go Busta Rhymes.
Okay, one more.
Bust it.
One more.
I give you bust.
I'm gonna go. Shit. Top 5. Fuck, that's tough, man.
I just want to say
Go ahead.
5, it'd be yours. As a nigga with a dread beard, that's exactly what I expect to hear.
And I'll say Eminem. That's my 5.
No,
You can't say him.
Oh, I can't say M. I can't say M. All right, give me shit. Give me Tech 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I appreciate that one.
I like that.
You had to get somebody from the Midwest. You know what I mean?
I wanted to get somebody in the South too, man. I wanted to throw I meant to throw 3 stacks in there, but I went, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like for me, bro, it's to be honest with you, for me, it's like eras. It's the same shit as basketball. Motherfuckers be arguing about Jordan versus LeBron. Like, nah, motherfuckers reigned during their era. You know what I'm saying? Now granted, some cats are still doing it and beyond their era, you know what I'm saying, they have been able to withstand the test of time as it pertains to, you know, subject matter, creativity, and all that other shit you want to add. But, you know what I'm saying, we talking about, you know what I'm saying, MCs, or we talking about like just artists, rappers, whatever, because we talking about MCs, like, you know, MCs taught you shit. You know what I'm saying? MCs is the reason why you know something about what a Jimmy hat is. You know what I'm saying? MCs is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, niggas go to block parties and can, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different vibe, bro. Now, if we talking about songwriters or artists or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's a whole different ball game. Like, all of it's different categories for the shit. But, like, for me, it's just like basketball, yo. People keep comparing old niggas to new niggas when the game is completely different. But it's old niggas that's still in the game with these new niggas and they not getting the shine, yet they'll rip any one of these motherfuckers. Anyone. Soul Son and I did an after party. What was it, in P-Town? Was it P-Town? We were in P-Town, bro. After KRS-One that performed, it was KRS-One, Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh, and some other niggas, right? I can't remember. But they had an after party, right? We had the after party, and apparently what the whole ordeal was is that, you know what I'm saying, we were going to be able to spit on the stage with KRS-One. It's KRS-One and his Mad Lion, right? They rocking, you know what I'm saying? He freestyling and all this other shit. Then when we and Soul Son and I get on the stage, this nigga step off. And it's like, damn. You know what I mean? It wasn't even so much the whole thing about the ego and all that other extra shit. It's like, yo, from culture to culture, MC to MC, nigga, you in my state, bro. You not gonna rock with us? I got a nerve to take you out, and I'm telling you, the way I was feeling that night, bro, he'd have caught smoke.
Hey, but shit, it could have been a respect thing. If you up there to rock, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he brought the people to the event, but the nigga's a headliner. It could have been like, bro, I don't want to take no shine from you.
Nah, it wasn't even a matter of shine because niggas knew who we were already. But the objective was for us to be able to build with him on an MC level on the same stage. And you did.
If anything,
that was the whole purpose of us having to come out there in the first fucking place. Yeah. And you did. That's just like, fam. Let's say I go to the D, right? Said you that nigga, but I'm popping. I come through the D, right? And I don't check you. I don't check with you. I don't rock with you. I don't nothing. I don't check in, none of that. So I'm just gonna come through your city, and you know that no fly zone shit is real. You mean to tell me you gonna come through my city, rock with my people, and not even had a respect to rock with the niggas that you brought out there that you had your niggas call other niggas to get niggas from the city that represent this MC shit, and you bounce.
Well, I will say,
because
if we
say it again,
we add personalities into it, and people's personalities and people how they carry themselves outside of their art form, nigga, ain't no top 5 because all these niggas is sick. So
exactly.
I appreciate that you still put them in your top 5, minus the personal shit that transpired.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying, like, and at the same time too, everybody got different tastes. You know what I'm saying? We can all like the same artist, but like everybody got a different taste. Like you might like a turned up type of Kendrick. I might like a more introspective Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? But we like Kendrick. We can agree on that.
So
You know what I'm saying?
You
So
might be like Drake with the melodies, but not aggressive Drake, like Kendrick.
right, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like in today's time, yo, Drake is nice, bro. Drake can spit, but, motherfucker, another nigga put his pen on your craft and you release it to the world. That's all you get from me. But when it won't that, we was cool. But now we know. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers would be like, yo, Dr. Dre is nice. No, Dr. Dre has nice writers around him. And he's able to embody what it is that, you know what I'm saying, they project for him and shit. So from an artist perspective, that's just the game. That's the game, because that's what niggas be doing.
Is that
So Drake playing the game. Huh?
is that disqualifying though? You know what I'm saying? Like that's part of the game. You know
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, one thing I love about
Yo, we was talking about that earlier about the ghostwriting, and we were saying if majority of their catalog is ghostwriting, what you know them for, like the songs you enjoy and you rock with the most, is ghostwritten, and of course that disqualifies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like Take Care.
absolutely.
We know that was the Weeknd's album. We know that was the Weeknd's album.
you said who?
Right.
Take Care. We know that's the Weeknd's album. We know Summer Views was written by Party Next Door.
That's
Yep.
it's classics.
Party Next Door wrote most of Views. That's most of his songs. Anybody that came up onto what's his OVO, they was all ghostwriting for him.
Wet shot, yeah.
Hey, Tote.
So
Hey, Tote. Hey, where you think he got that format from? You think he learned that from coming up under somebody?
Birdman.
Look at him as never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh, not Wayne. I know you're not. You ain't talking about Wayne. You ain't talking about Wayne.
I mean, the only thing I did, all right. I love Wayne.
Hold on. Look, if I get you on my top 5, y'all never factored in performance. Did anybody factor in performance?
No, we're not talking
I
about
did.
performance.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I did.
Yeah.
That's why Black Thought Up ain't nothing like a root show.
Why you think name me a show better than Busta Rhymes?
That's what I'm saying.
Busta Rhymes was crazy too.
Talk about performance.
Wayne,
Busta Rhymes is in my top 5. Most
hey,
Def,
Cole
I
and
didn't
Wale.
give you my top 5 yet. Look,
Hey,
Most Def, Wayne,
Okay.
Busta Rhymes.
Okay.
I don't know what the other two really gonna be. I could throw Cole in there,
Okay.
and I could throw Kendrick. I mean, that's it. But I didn't go throw Drake in there. I can't do it. I can't throw Drake in there. He a good
I can
performer,
respect that.
but
Hey,
his
hey.
most known, what he came up on, is all written by somebody else. That's not the case for Wayne.
So when people talk about their criteria, that's the biggest thing for me. Like even let's go to the basketball thing real quick, so we get it, right. So when you talk,
please don't do this.
like what is your criteria? Is it longevity? Is it the songs that
Yes.
you rock to? Is it your actual rhyming
Look,
ability?
my criteria,
Saying anything? You know what
my
I'm saying?
criteria is stage presence, longevity, impact to the culture. You know what I'm saying? They discography, all of that shit matters. That's why I wouldn't consider a Sexy Red in my top, because you only been out for what, 2 years? You only been known for 2 years? Come on now. And every time Wayne pop, this nigga selling 200 million copies off rip.
Bro, Wayne
He sell out every time. There's no way you can not put Wayne in the top 5.
I agree, 100%. Wayne came to something in the water last year and blew that shit up. Hands
Bro,
down.
I was literally running to the stage to go see this nigga perform. Oh my god, and I fucking loved it. He had the band up there and everything. If anybody got a band behind him, it makes the performance 10 times better.
Wayne is crazy. And I will say this, Wale is nuts too. I respect you, Lex, saying Wale. I went to a Wale, but I will say this to you. I went to a Wale and J. Cole concert before they both like really blew up. This is back when Born Center and whatever it was, they both performed. It was
LA is crazy.
Wale performed so good. I was like, there's no way J. Cole can top this. This Wale was in the daggone, he jumped in the crowd. They brought a basketball hoop out. They was dunking on the hoop while doing 88.
How long does this nigga have to do that?
88s, bro. 88.
Okay.
That was all
The joint was crazy. I couldn't even believe it. Then Cole came out with fire and everything else, and I was like, you know what? I was wrong. There's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Like Cole is. People sleep on Cole, but it's
hey, if we talking performers, it's a nigga that I gotta give his flowers. I went to see him live. That should be in the conversation that don't get there, and it's Crit. I went to see this nigga Crit. This nigga didn't stay on 2 feet the whole time. This nigga never feet on the ground.
Bro, Crit is at the top of the
Yeah, that's it. Like Big Crit produces his own music and stuff.
And
he does everything.
all of it.
He does everything.
Crit by himself.
Oh, I forgot about Crit.
And listen, let's not forget about Mount Olympus as his answer to Control. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Video fire, song, crazy, all of that. So I'm with Crit, 100%.
Nigga, hey, Crit don't get talked about. Crit don't get the respect he deserves as a performer, as a producer, as an artist, and neither do Wale. I ain't put him in my top 5 because it's not the day. But Wale, I put when the versus shit was popping off, it was a reason nobody called out Wale. It was a reason because you forget what this nigga got in his bag. You forget how consistent he been. You forget the kind of slaps that he had until you gotta look that shit in the face. Until you gotta look that shit in the face.
That's why they kicked him out. That's why they kicked him out of that shit, because he was nice and all. And they was like, oh, we gotta bury you. We don't bury you.
Hey, Wale different.
And that's another thing though. That's why also I say y'all can't eliminate Drake out of ghostwriting, because it's literally name another artist that got the Drake effect.
Bro, can I tell you this thing about Drake though and the Ghostwriters, bro?
I'm just saying. Besides Ghostwriter, name another artist that has a Drake effect.
What do you mean it has a Drake effect?
Name another artist that somebody can get on a song with and get a number 1.
It's called
the dude is a short thing, bro. I mean, you can ghostwrite for anybody out here. They're not gonna be Drake.
How many future albums or songs got a number 1 without Drake on it?
None.
How many Rick Ross songs?
None.
Chris Brown.
Okay, Chris Brown song. Yeah.
Hey,
Chris Brown's a singer. I'm talking about with a rapper. Yeah.
He do rap. He do rap. He proved that.
I'm gonna say something real quick when we get into these things about rap and all this. I talked to you about it. Said Lex, you brought on one that ain't heard this. Drake to me, right, is like Chris Brown, right, and Michael Jackson or whatever. There's a certain time that you transcend your genre and you're just a musician, and you start getting judged with the Beatles and Michael Jackson and all of this. To me, I don't give a, because in every other genre of music, somebody else write the music. You know what I'm trying to say? So you could give Kendrick the same shit that you gave Drake. Kendrick would not make it a hit, right? Like he can't. So he doesn't have the ability. So for me, what you shake your head? Oh, he can get up. So I say you shake your head. You know, he can't do it, and I'm not. This isn't.
He wouldn't do it. Not that he can't. He wouldn't. If somebody with a ready-made
because what you forgetting is some Drake literally took some whole songs, lyrics and everything. He got sued and lost and everything. It's like
Elvis Presley did the same thing.
I said if he did that. Listen. What I'm saying. So wait, this is what I'm saying.
That's part of the reason. That's the Drake. That's part of the Drake effect too.
But listen,
that part.
What I'm saying.
That Elvis part.
He took people's songs, right? Okay, that's fine. I'm saying I'm agreeing to this point. He took all this shit that y'all say, right? And then he performed it and he blew up with it, right? If you were to give that same song to some of these same artists, that they could take it and do all this other shit, it wouldn't pan out the same. That's
it depends on what they got in them.
I say this.
Other elements now we're talking about elements.
Yeah, what's that? Somebody over.
It was concept. I muted him.
Hey, so I say this.
Let me get settled. I'll unmute you.
I agree to your point. It's called the Drake effect for the reason what you and Toke saying is definitely valid, and I acknowledge what he does as far as sales, as far as numbers, as far as all that. I personally don't like comparing our genre to other people's genre because we're not other people. I'm personally gonna have standards that's higher for my kids in comparison to other kids. You know what I'm saying? So Toby keep getting his whole shit wrote and John Lennon. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of
because you're not labeled a rapper, an MC. That's a poet. That's what the culture is for writing.
For our culture, my standard is higher. Nah, I'm definitely not gonna take no credit for Drake, but I think that this is not the conversation for him because of that. right? So I'm not taking nothing from him. I'm saying if we saying top 5 performers, top 5 musicians, anything other than top 5 rappers.
I
You know
agree.
what I'm saying? And based off my own personal criteria, because everybody's criteria is different from mine. If I'm basing it off that, I cannot in good faith put him in there.
Sure.
I can't in good faith put him in there because I haven't heard you. I haven't heard you. So that's my only disagreement with what you're saying. Other than that, this nigga's untouchable. Other than that, this nigga's untouchable.
He been touched. He just got touched. I can't hear. He was untouchable. He's touched.
But if we
He gonna be fine, but he's touched.
If we keep it with your criteria, technically he didn't get touched. In our culture, Kendrick whooped his ass. But guess what? This nigga's still the highest fucking stream artist in the fucking world. This nigga still got more billion streams than anybody. So really, it didn't do shit for him. His numbers still went up. So if we going based off your criteria, he's still untouched. And he just got an L in our culture.
We'll see what his next project do. That'll be the tell sign what his next project is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree. The next project, it's gonna go. He should.
I don't think it's gonna do the same numbers.
I think you think our culture is bigger than it is. Our culture is small. Everybody can't have this conversation. He not gonna do what he should do in our community. But that nigga still gonna get them fucking numbers because it's more than just us listening to him. Them 16-year-old white girls listening to fucking, they don't give a fuck about what Kendrick had to say.
Look, and the thing is, with this landscape, having a machine behind you is literally having a machine behind you, so you don't know who's really listening or not. They got bots with everything now, so we don't know what's what.
Kendrick got a machine.
But we don't know what's really being listened to.
To me, the only nigga in the big three that don't have a machine behind him really is Cole. Compared to the other two.
Say that again.
Compared to the other two, Cole does not have a machine behind him like Kendrick or Drake.
How did he get his own festival? He ain't got a machine behind him.
Kendrick machine is the West.
Right.
They branded
it ain't the West.
Hey, so
I'm not saying he doesn't have a machine. I'm saying compared to the other two, it's not to the same level.
J. Cole is like the Adam Sandler of the big three.
I think when we say
Adam
the machine,
Jeez.
when we say the machine,
doing with everybody.
If Adam Sandler's the bottom three, who's the other two?
Eddie Murphy.
What?
Richard Pryor. What else you want from me?
All right, so we gonna keep.
You a Martin Lawrence or something? I'm just saying, like the way he moves.
I thought you were gonna say Will Ferrell.
No, I'm just saying, like the way he moves.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, he moved.
Be out in public, just out in public, no security. Nigga buying a Cybertruck, nobody know who the fuck he is. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
He Andre 3000 is a cooler version. That's all. But my understanding. Say what you were gonna say, because I don't even know.
I'm saying I think the machine is different. So when we talk about Cole, Kendrick, and Drake, very obviously got a machine behind them, but Drake is very obviously has the industry behind him. Like he's being pushed by labels. You know what I'm saying? That's why he get all the new acts. That's why he get all these things. That's why he can pop up anywhere. I think Kendrick has a legitimate fan base as his machine. He's got other people fan bases pushing him. And I think Cole just got it's hard to tell because once you link up with Jay-Z, ain't no telling what you really got going on in the background. Well, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna call that differently. I think they all got a machine. It's just different. It's just different phases. I think niggas is really listening to Kendrick and really giving a fuck about what he say. And it's niggas that rock with people that pass them the torch and put them on that's still gonna listen to him and take their word because they believe them.
I think that Kendrick.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey Lex, is there like a fan or something going on? Like is it making that buzzing noise?
Yeah, my computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's soft.
You can't help that.
You got the Hewlett Packard.
I had to go through
the
I had to mute people up to see what was going on.
Hey, put back your hand on that shit and see if it's hot.
It probably
No, it's hot. That Jay burned it up. That Jay burned it up. That Jay sound like my Xbox One.
That Jay 400 degrees like juvenile. Hey, but here's
About to
a
shut down.
I'm curious with y'all three up here. I really want to ask this question. How do y'all feel about?
Hold on, Brandon. Hold on. Yo, as far as this top 5 goes, I want to try to nail it down because we already an hour in.
Damn. All right.
I know 3 out of 5, 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. 4 out of 7 people said Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne definitely in the top 5 overall. All right. Now, outside of Lil Wayne, another name that came up multiple times is Kendrick. Is everybody agreeing that Kendrick is in the top 5? Any nays?
Kendrick's in the top 5.
Any nays?
Reluctantly.
Concept, I know you're on mute because you moving out and about. That a disagreement on Kendrick? Would you say Kendrick is not top? That's overall. All right, so that leaves the top 3. Everybody else had a different top 3. I know Cole popped up a couple times.
I'm shocked Black Thought didn't come up other than me.
Hey, other than his freestyle, Black Thought ain't really on nobody's radar.
Yeah.
He on nobody's radar. And
he's in a whole bunch of people's top, period. They number 1, not even top 3, nothing.
That's ability. This is not just ability.
Thought in there.
I ain't talking about ability. I'm just saying period. I'm not talking about my opinion.
I personally can't put Thought, or why I wouldn't put Thought in the conversation. Although he definitely deserves to be there, I feel like his criteria is different. But I feel like he's a slippery slope because you got a lot of people like Jadakiss, a lot of people like Freddie Gibbs. You got a lot of people that's gonna start making entrances, rightfully so. But he's just a spitter. Like his mechanics is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, his live, his rap. Oh, that's
you heard that? You know he done dropped like three solo joints, right?
Absolutely.
You probably ain't get it. You ain't heard them probably.
But that's the problem.
Vocals and everything.
They
did well.
That hurt.
They did well.
Keep bringing up Little Brother. Nobody's heard of Little Brother.
Fonte in my top 10. Fonte is.
But we didn't get the groups because Little Brother is in the top 5. That's
Fonte by itself.
Yeah, Fonte by itself.
If it wasn't for Brandon, I wouldn't even know who Little Brother is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because that literally the talk of rap begins and ends with Little Brother with me. If you don't even know who they are, I don't even want to have a conversation with you. It's just that simple.
Hey, where you so where you putting Camp Low in your groups? How they rank on your list?
I mean, they pretty solid, especially with this, the songs that they got stolen from them. But
top what you putting them in?
I thought about it. They would probably be in my top 20 for sure.
Brandon,
but I gotta think real hard to push them up.
They not in top 5. They 10, maybe 10. I say top 15, but not no top. I don't think top 10.
Yeah. I just asked that. That's just a gauge for me, just so I can understand. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all thinking at and where y'all coming from.
Yeah, if you start talking about groups, then we getting into De La Soul and stuff like that.
We getting into for me.
Right, so who's the other 3? Because everybody, like I said, everybody else, it was.
We got so right now with you, we got Lil Wayne, we got Kendrick. I'll submit. I'll just Kendrick. So we got Kendrick.
Hey, you submit the Kendrick, I'll accept Wayne. So it's a
those 2 are in there. Those 2 are in there. Now Cole came up 3 times. Cole
got to be in it.
3 out of the 7 people. Cole came out 3 times.
And it's funny though. Said Royce. I said hell. That's almost like one and the same almost.
And so all them niggas is the same.
You said who the same?
Hell's eyes all the same.
This is my question for y'all though. This is why I'm asking. Are we talking
are you coming
about
up
ability?
Here?
When you talk greatest, you got to talk about ability and you got to talk about accolades. You got to talk about how they influence the culture.
Why the only one
how they influence your other rapper? Like prime example, you can say Elzhi and Little Brother. I mean, you can say Little Brother because literally Drake was influenced by Little Brother. Like you get what I'm trying to say?
But that's the same thing when I said Black Thought. And like Elzhi and Black Thought, the difference is a different category. They're your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. That's the difference.
I get it. What I'm saying though, this is what I'm saying. So, and you'll get what I'm saying. Like if are we just talking about ability? Because this is a whole different thing. If we just talk
it's ability,
creativity and everything.
Huh?
The creativity, the way they write it down, the way they structure their bars and everything. That for me, it's the bars, the creativity, it's the way they lay out their songs and everything.
That's all ability though. So I mean, to me, I'm talking about record sales. I'm talking about concerts. I'm talking about like that type of stuff too. When you say all of it. Like,
I'm talking about performances too. I'm talking about everything but sales. I just can't use sales like that. I can't use sales like that.
Okay. Because that's the machine. I get that.
Sales. I don't trust sales.
I don't trust
because
sales.
we don't know whose numbers. Because you see all that stuff that came out with Travis Scott, like stuff like the people that was managing him and stuff. This all the stuff they was buying and stuff. Is you can't trust none of that now. So I don't know who making what's doing what.
They got stream farms and all that stuff. I got you.
I trust my ears. I trust what I consistently go back to. I trust what I'm impressed by. I can't trust sales. I definitely can't trust Billboard. Like that. None of that shit really matter to me.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
Like just like, hey,
if it does, I understand.
You said what?
In Brandon's. The stick up for Brandon. If it does mean something to you, I understand it. It just can't. I can't have it in my. You know what I mean? It's too corrupted for me to use.
I get it. I was more or less asking a question of what is the criteria. That way I can understand.
I think we all got different criteria. Just the same way Mel explained his criteria. He said it's who gets slapped in his car the most. That's his criteria. It's simple. It's understandable, and it's fair. It's fair, nigga. If you constantly listening to a person, that's in your top 5. And if it's Dolph, I can't say shit about that, nigga. If that's what constantly get turned on, if that's what you hearing all day, then put that nigga in your top 5.
So Westside, why didn't you put the City Girls in your top 5?
You said what?
Why didn't you put the City Girls in your top 5?
Hey, a lot of people.
That's real disrespectful.
A lot of people don't know I'm the 3rd City Girl. For sure, I act up all the time. I ain't got no saying. Hey, shit. Hey, give me a hookah. Give me a hookah. Hey,
do you really listen to City Girls or you just bullshit?
I fuck with City Girls. I fuck with.
You ain't never when
I mean, real.
I was shooting my videos.
I'm dead.
Throw that act up on.
Hey, I'm dead. I fuck with all the ratchet music. It's a vibe. That shit give me lit.
It's a vibe.
It's just it's a mood. It's nigga. If I'm in that vibe, then that's what it is.
I got you.
Hey, ain't no shame, man.
Yep.
If you want to play some Sexy Red and Glorilla been killing it this year, man.
Not Sexy Red. Glow, Lotto, all of them get played. I just gotta. I don't know why, man. I just got a disdain for Sexy Red. It might be her.
Sexy Red, but
you said it might be her what?
It might be her face. For me, I'm not disrespectful. Like if you gonna put sexy in your name, be sexy.
Her face looking like stucco ceiling.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's just me. That's just me.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, no.
Meg go, bro. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Meg go.
Hey, shit. It's a lot of.
How does the baby get so much shit for having a safe flow, but Meg don't?
Bro,
she got a downtown project.
Here's the thing: the baby could go in any era of rap and be fine.
Hey, kick Yams out the chat. Go ahead and get her up out of here. Get her up out of here, man.
Sexy Reg in my top. LOL. No. That's. Aster is Nikki in the top 5. That's all I'm gonna do.
No, she wasn't in her top 5. That's
already got her top 5.
That's disrespectful.
We already got her top 5. I'll tell you who her top 5 was.
Let me hear. I want to hear.
Let me tell you who her top. Yeah, I'm about to tell them who your top 5 was, if you don't mind. She had Lady London.
Never.
Cardi B. Doshi. I don't know why she put Doshi.
Hey,
Doshi nice. Doshi nice.
Bro, we just want to put Doja Cat in this joint. Doja Cat.
I don't know why she. I was gonna ask her that. Why didn't she put Doja Cat at least?
Doja Cat. Is this the criteria?
Sexy Red and Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion. Okay.
At this point, she trolling. I'm not buying it. She trolling.
Bro, Doja. If you putting them in there, you got to put Doja. That's all I'm just saying. That's all I'm getting.
No, she devil worship too much, man.
No. We're not talking about that. I agree with everything you just said, but I'm just saying.
If that's the case, then Lil Nas X gonna be the number 1.
Oh, hell no, nigga. Come on, bro. Come on.
Hey, Hey, what?
Come on.
Hey, Lex. Let me ask. Why Dreezy and why Lotto ain't make your top 5? Why rap your top 5? Them 3 specifically.
You said Dreezy and Lotto.
Dreezy, Lotto, and Rapsy.
Because I mean, I don't really listen to them like that. I mean, Lotto she be singing too much on her lyrics, and then Dreezy, I don't really listen to her, so I just was like, you know. And then who was the last one? Oh, that's they wouldn't have made mine either.
It's
so,
Lady Kendrick. That's all.
Armani Caesar.
Gosh, yes. I mean,
you ever listen to Armani Caesar?
Who?
Armani Caesar. You ever listen to her?
No.
She be rapping with Benny the Butcher and Westside Gun and all them.
Nah, I'm probably gonna have to explore more of like the lady rappers. It's just like with lady rappers sometimes, then I be getting turned off. Like with City Girls, I get turned off with listening to them because they always trying to turn this camera off.
I did.
But City girls, then they just be over here trying to scam people and different things like that, like do underhanded stuff, and that's not something I feel like all women need to be representing. But I mean, if that's they want to represent that side of women, okay. But I don't rock with the whole, doing undercut stuff to people if we supposed to be saying like, oh, we're trying to be all about integrity, on whenever it comes down to rapping or us as a people, like what do we represent? And then just saying that they sell their coochie for anything. Like, I just want money, so I'm gonna sell my coochie. That's basically what all they raps be about.
Isn't that why you like Tina? I just said if the price is right, I just might. That's the same thing. She one of the queens of that, selling your coochie.
Who said that? Oh, Trina. Yeah, Trina.
Yeah. But she was more
she talking about getting that money, getting that box.
In my opinion, she was more subtle with it with the hoochie mamas. Okay.
Subtle. Oh my God. I'm the baddest bitch.
I am. That's what she said, and we all live by that. The baddest.
Ain't nothing subtle about that.
Look, I mean, you gotta scream it loud and proud, but
All right. Look, we an hour and 15 minutes.
Real quick. So
I need to get these other 3. Let's reel these other 3 top 5.
I don't think we gonna. I think you fighting a losing battle because I don't think we gonna.
You're gonna say this.
I'll say this. I'll do this for Sayed because he really proved this to me. By his criteria, I will agree with Lupe.
So that's 2 people for Lupe.
Are
we eliminating Drake? Are we eliminating Drake
about the Black Thought thing? But Lupe in there.
Okay, that's 3 for Lupe.
I don't agree.
I'm waiting for Concept.
And he has a classic album. He has really 2 classic albums.
He got.
Common got more than 1 classic album.
Common does have more than 1 classic. I agree with that. And he
hold on. Nor-El, I'm gonna call you Drizzy. I don't know how you
Tupac.
Whatever. We can't say those common people. We can't say Tupac, Eminem, Jay-Z, Biggie.
Yeah. We took them out.
It's challenging people to say something else.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, Boosie. I can understand that. Boosie bad.
Boosie, I honestly thought about Boosie because for that era of music, that dude is.
Nah. I'm not putting. If we putting Boosie on there, then you gonna have to go through the whole South and put T.I., Ludacris, or Gucci.
I mean, as a matter of fact,
we're not doing that.
Brandon, you stopped me for T.I. I just knew you were gonna say T.I. I can't believe you didn't put T.I. in there because you told me that.
I wasn't thinking, bro. I just wasn't thinking T.I. 100%. Take Kanye way off and put T.I. 100%.
What?
Absolutely. T.I. over. We're talking about rapping.
That Brandon always been on that type of time.
We're talking about rapping.
Kanye West. How dare you?
Hey,
stop me from the goddamn
rapper.
Hey,
bro. Nigga, definitely got Ghost Riders. What are you talking about?
It's a reason this nigga's a billionaire and T.I. is closer to being a billionaire.
Hey, Kanye is a billionaire off his fashion.
Not his beats.
I will get if we say
Kanye is a musical genius. Don't mean he can a top rapper.
He got some shit like hung up and like. What are you talking about?
If we say top 5 producers, I'll
Kanye,
smack any nigga on the stage that don't consider Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeah, he's no top 5 rapper.
But when
Kanye
we talk,
those are givens.
What I'm saying is, you're not gonna put T.I. over Kanye as a better rapper.
I absolutely
I
will.
would.
Absolutely will. What,
I'm not.
what?
I love listening to T.I., but I'm not saying he's better than
Bro, you
Kanye.
crazy. Bro, you crazy, man.
Absolutely. T.I. is a better rapper than Kanye.
100%.
Nah, hold on. That don't mean Kanye a better talker than T.I.
Yep.
Hey, mayonnaise colored Benz, I push Miracle Whips. The nigga won me from that point forward. He won me from that point forward. So I'm not Kanye is in very high regards to me, even with the shenanigans. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He's in very high regards to me, but T.I. is a better rapper.
And Kanye fall into the ghost writing category too. Because Side Prince write a lot of his stuff too.
Yeah, he do. Real quick. Just I want to know this with y'all. How do y'all feel about Button?
I feel like so you know, Button.
We're not gonna unify on that. I think he a beast, but ain't no unified front for him being nobody top 5.
No, I can understand that.
He said he's second to Royce to me, which is why I put Royce in there and not Buttons. Just because I watched Royce go toe to toe with somebody that we had disqualified from the top 5 and consistently kind of whip his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I seen that, and that automatically right there. And then did you hear the allegory? Right? Did you hear all of the Slaughterhouse projects? Did you? And like it's too much. It's too much for me for Royce. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's why Pharoah Monch is in my top 5 because he inspired Eminem. Eminem was inspired by him.
And you put Redman in your top 5 too, or was that Concept?
Somebody did. No, it was Concept.
Yeah,
that was dope. Redman a monster.
Hey, same thing with Red. Same thing with Red. Hey, Doc goes stupid. But my only thing and why I don't put him as high up is because he don't take it serious, and you can tell.
Oh, he play around.
That's off. He just don't take it serious like that. Like he's very grounded. I would put him in top 5 people. He seems like a person. Like I would cool with Doc, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
You said who? Dot?
Redman.
Redman.
I could put Redman in top 5.
So right now
I don't think we're gonna get 5 though.
Now we got Lupe. I think we agreed upon Lupe. We got Wayne. We got Cole. I think we agreed upon, and we got Kendrick.
Y'all put
Kendrick. We got Cole.
I can see the code just to move the conversation, so we can talk about who's gonna fill up that top spot. I can see the code because I would have put him in there before this.
Lex, you say Cole?
Prove itself.
Lex, you good with Cole?
Yeah, I agree.
Bro, hey, say it real quick. I might say that. Listen. And I understand.
Y'all ain't got nobody old school.
He backed out of that shit. I honestly, that shit could have been some backdoor shit where it was like, look, bro, we not coming for you. We coming for Drake.
Well, that's what happened with Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q did that.
You know what I'm saying? So they might have been like, bro, just gracefully bow out of this and look, just do it in a way like this, and then we gonna be fine. So, because here's the thing, he really said shit that Kendrick had to answer. Kendrick didn't, but the shit that Cole said, y'all say it was a weak diss. I don't feel it's as weak as people.
All right,
we had that argument.
But
I thought
the
it
stuff
was.
he said was valid. How he named his 4 albums, how he was like, the only reason we talking about this nigga is because he literally just came out of nowhere with a diss to Drake, which is because he did that. He already had that clip loaded, like we've already acknowledged about Kendrick. He was ready to go. And the thing is also with Drake, the other thing is where Drake went wrong, which said me and you talk about stuff like this, where, you know, rules of war and all this other stuff. He spread himself too thin. Drake spread himself too thin. He out here talking about this person, that person, this.
Because, but Drake had it coming from a 20 person.
Let me finish this. Let me get this out. It literally was a 20v1. He was like, I'm out here in a 20v1.
It was a 20v20.
50 up there texting. Oh, this nigga handling it's 20v1 and he handling all y'all niggas. Y'all better leave this light-skinned nigga alone. Right? And then obviously Kendrick had all this stuff he'd been writing for years and he dropped it. And there was nothing he could do because Kendrick had one sole person to take down. Right? So with all that being said, I don't think that and I say all that not for Drake's defense or Kendrick. I just don't think that disqualifies Cole. Because I literally think they hit him up, was like, bro, you don't want this, leave this alone. We going for this nigga.
And he would have ate Cole.
Hey, normally, well, first off, that was a very well put, articulate point, and I accept it. That's number one. I accept it. The one small caveat I have is the one diss that you did get off that you apologized for. You didn't come with it. I did not hear the nigga that was on every fucking feature for the last 2 years, and that's the nigga that I needed to hear.
Bro, during the diss, he said, I don't want to do this. The reason why I'm even acknowledging it is because everybody's saying it. And if I don't say something, they gonna do something. So I don't want them to do it. So I'm gonna do it.
Hey, Brandon, if a nigga tell me on a song and I believe him that I'm probably gonna go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature, you can't drop the 7-minute drill. You can't do that. I'm probably gonna go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature. You cannot come with the bullshit that you did. You cannot come with that.
You can't. If he was, bro, he was in it. He literally said in the diss, I don't want to do this. Bro, this is just a way to leave me alone. I don't want it. He literally said, I'm not coming hard on the song. He literally said it in the bars.
How about that's a fucking
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, look, hey, no Diddy, dog. What do you mean you're not coming hard on the song? Come on now. Hey, yo.
There you go.
Hey, wait, button.
Hold on. Where is it at? Where is that?
Good.
Bro, all I'm saying is that was a warning shot, and he even said it. And on a warning shot, you don't come at niggas hard. Yeah. Now, I will say this: there was a warning shot with Luda, where Luda went at T.I., and it was fairly decent. You know what I'm trying to say? It was a warning shot, but it was fairly decent.
I'm not doing no more sound bites. Let me stop, because last time I did that shit.
What happened? I missed something.
No more sound bites.
Hey, one bro. Hey, one more. Hey, you gotta hit the button one more time.
Hit it one more time.
I don't think he can hear it. He can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Okay.
You said something to the effect that he ain't coming on niggas hard or something. Like
yeah, he ain't come hard enough for the song. God damn, man, no Diddy. Oh, man.
All right. That's why I said I know I must say something crazy. Minus everything that I'm saying. Back to the thing. You know, that was a song where it was a warning shot, and it was, a decent warning shot. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, so I get your point, said to argue my point, but he really was like, bro, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Do it. Then don't do it. Hey, at that caliber, when you getting in the big three talk, if you don't want to do something, don't do it. Because he ran the risk of exactly what happened, half-assing some shit, and then it backfiring on him. If you got the
pregame, you talk too much shit, so not to do nothing.
Take the time to get in the booth to record some shit, and then to roll out a little album on top of the shit, bro. Just come with it. Just come with it. Ain't no warning shots, nigga. Hey, and then on top of that, if I was to agree with you, I would say, nigga, like that wasn't no warning shot. That nigga came and popped you in your motherfucking jaw. He came and popped you in your motherfucking jaw. You don't come back with no shit like that.
Listen to me. I agree 100% with what you said there. I agree.
But that's what Drake does, though.
That's what who?
That's about Drake or Cole.
Talking about Kendrick.
Okay.
Talking about Kendrick and what he did on like that. But yeah, we talking about Cole. Back to Cole. Yeah, we overall talking about Cole. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
He didn't pop Cole in the jaw with that on like that. He popped Drake in the jaw.
Hey, nigga, Cole got that shit too.
No, all he said was fucking big. Really. He didn't have no bar. He didn't have no bars for Cole. What bar did he say for Cole? And like that.
It was one bar in there for Cole. That was it.
Hey, okay. Hey, my count.
What was it? I just don't remember. I mean, I'm sure it was. What was it?
My count different. My count different. To me, he was
over there talking about Drake. Gonna bury all your dogs, all that shit. Like that's
toward the end, he was going on Drake. But hey,
that was his main focus.
Out of their neck. These niggas, not that nigga. These niggas talking out.
He was just saying, these niggas coming out their mouth, bury.
God damn, Brandon.
Fuck the big three. That's two other niggas.
These niggas put out of their
niggas. To me, that whole first half of like that, he talking about Both of them niggas. It ain't just no one shot to Cole. It ain't just nah. And even if it was, the record was number one. This shit was getting slammed. You don't respond with no half-ass shit. You gotta come correct. You gotta come correct.
I agree.
I agree with that part.
I agree with that. All I know is if you listen to the song, the thing about Cole is you can literally hear what his motivation and what he was doing. He literally was like, niggas is on my phone saying, are you gonna come back? Are you gonna say something? Then he was like, bro, I don't want to do this. Then he was like, they talking all this extra shit. I don't want that. I'll handle my own battle. So I said whatever he said. He was like, bro, for real, I don't want to do this. This is a warning shot.
If we really want to get into it, then at that point, now he's a sucker because he let some niggas get on his phone and bait him into doing some shit he ain't want to do. Ain't no nigga gonna get on my line and make me do some shit I don't want to do. Now he a sucker. Now he passed right.
There's no defense. There's no defense for that. Well, I'm saying I don't think that drops him.
That reminds me of this time. It was like a few years ago when we in Westside was doing content or making videos and shit. And this nigga gave me a recommendation like, hey, let somebody like beat my ass or something. What was it?
Nigga, what?
It was something crazy.
Hey, where's the button for you? What?
No, I said beat my ass. Like,
I thought you said something else.
Hey, first off.
What was it?
Nice day. It was the Nice Day video, and it was the kids outside of the laundromat when they surrounded you.
Not that. No, it was something like to keep going on social media. I've got my ass whooped in the video before. I've done that.
Hey, take that out the line, bro.
No, in a music video. Not no real fight. No.
Oh, all right.
In the music video. But I'm saying it was something crazy out of pocket. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't doing that. Fuck that. You know,
either way, it was a bad recommendation and you didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. I was
if the niggas got on Cole's line and said, hey, bro, you gotta say something, and he said something, nigga, you a sucker. Especially if you didn't want to, just to
I think he just stopped some shit. Go left, bro. He didn't want to do it. Like, concept, there you go. Look, I think he just literally did some stuff.
I can't even do it. Concept.
Hey, you know hey, to me, this would have been a better route for Cole. And honestly, everybody could talk hindsight. Everybody could say what would have been. Hey, if that nigga had got on a 7-minute drill and said, hey, bro, I don't really want to diss Kendrick, but I got smoked for one of you other niggas, and he would have killed somebody else and been like, hey, man, I love Kendrick, so he ain't finna get this, but he still showed a display of skill and talent and cutthroat battle-tested readiness, then I would have respected that way more than you just getting on the track and kind of like trying to sneak a nigga and then back away, you punch a nigga.
But Cole has done that. He has done that before though, with the young niggas shit.
He did with Kanye. He did with Kanye and Wale.
He destroyed YoungBoy.
Oh, wait.
He did it with Kanye and Wale.
Let me finish my thought.
He got a track record.
I know exactly. When Corday dropped his fucking response
and killed J. Cole.
And these niggas on a couch having a conversation about it.
Corday killed J. Cole.
Corday did come with it.
He killed J. Cole. Hey, Wale killed J. Cole. Wale killed J. Cole and went to the game with him. Like he got a track record of trying to diss niggas, ride the wave, and then back the fuck up. Hey, J. Cole responded to Control, and that shit was trash. And that shit was trash.
I never heard that.
I never heard it.
I heard Shorty playing something from her phone, and there was a verse from this long ass song called "Control" was on, or some stupid shit. The nigga said it was trash. And then J. Cole, and then toe to toe. Don't forget these niggas released a Black Friday shit where J. Cole also got killed again. Like he has a track.
Is that a real song?
He got a track record.
I thought somebody just mixed that shit.
It's some sucker shit.
What did they tell you on mute?
So back to the thing. Are we putting Cole on it or not?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna put Cole in the top 5 just so we get one more spot. Because prior to this,
Cole's not a battle rapper. Let's just leave it at that.
But he talked like it. He do. And I'm probably gonna go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature.
I mean,
No.
John
You
P. Cat. What's up, Yams?
Hey.
and that's one of his hardest verses of all time.
I'm not saying hi everybody except
So,
How y'all
so the
doing?
world want to know why
Wow.
is Sexy Red in your top 5. That's why.
That-
You want to know. The world, West Side wants to know why is Sexy Red in your top 5 top 5 female rappers.
Because like, regardless of how you feel of like the topic that she goes off of or who or what she represents, she's been putting out consistent fire track after, like, there's not a track where she's been on where it's not like this song is popping. Like, you could be in a club or any environment and you could play Sexy Red song after Sexy Red song and it's gonna hit every time and you're not gonna get bored with it. Turn up song. She knows her niche. Like, she knows who her audience is, and like she curates her whole appearance or her artistry around that. And that's an actual skill. Knowing your audience, building upon that, and instead of trying to convert to what everybody else expects you to be or what everyone's talking down on you or making you seem like you're not good enough, she just sits in her lane and rides that bitch to the end. Like, you can't knock what she's been doing, and she's still doing it and successful. Like, she got pregnant, dropped the baby, and she's still dropping hits after hits.
She's a plant.
No, you said that backwards. She got dropped when she was a baby. What happened? Okay.
Exactly.
And I also don't ride with like the hate or the backlash she gets because of how she acts or what she talks to, because I feel like there's a bigger conversation that has to go on there because of how to act like.
So all the backlash and hate that she get, why didn't you put Nicki in that top 5?
Because fuck Nicki.
See?
No, I think honestly, I've never liked Nicki from when she first came out. Like, this has been a long train of hate that I've had for this lady in my heart. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm also not gonna lie to act like she doesn't have bops and stuff like that. But I think that a lot of her greatness is not only self-proclaimed, but I think it's because the reign that she had for all those years, she was pretty much going unopposed. So it's not like we had much to like really put her up against. And you can even tell that, like, even if you go back to old award shows and stuff like that, like if you look at an award show, right, you'll have the category like the men rap, and it'll be like a Drake song, a Kendrick song, and then you have a JC song, and each time you'll see the new person in the category, you'll be like, oh, this song gonna win. And then the next person's like, damn, this song is good, or this person's good too, they're gonna win. Like, it's actually competition. But through her reign, it would be like when she was in the category, you knew she was gonna take it. Because I remember one year, I remember this one year, and I think it was a BET award, and then of course it was like best female rapper or whatever, and it was Nicki Minaj, and they just threw people in the category. I think they put like Rashida in that shit. Like, first of all, Rashida wasn't relevant since Bubblegum, and I'm pretty sure that was the song they put up there. Then it was some random Eve song that nobody knew she dropped. It's like, it's always like you knew it was gonna be her because there was nobody else. They were really mainstream, or they were putting
What
up.
you about to say, Brandon?
So I concede. I agree with your point. I agree with some of the things that you said. I really do. You know, as far as Nicki, right? That Nicki didn't have competition and all that, right? But somebody has to be like the front runner. And I'm not saying, like, usually there's like one female rapper that's by themselves throughout time, usually, right? But the thing with Nicki paved the way for all of the ones that we're talking about now. The Meg Thee Stallions, the Cardi B. I mean, like, in this new era with like real bars. You get what I'm saying? Like, and Nicki was holding her own with some of the greats. Like, we're literally not allowed to say Jay-Z. We literally talked about Kanye, and she's on a song with both of them, and she murdered both of them, right?
Bro,
So
she on a song.
This is
I forgot Rick Ross on the song. I'm sorry.
Other niggas.
You said what now?
I said consistently on songs with Drake and Wayne, two other niggas that has came up in this conversation quite a bit, holding her own. I really don't understand. And this ain't to discredit your point. I don't understand how you can give Sexy Red credit for like knowing her audience and staying true to her style, and then turn around and not give Nicki credit for being the only person that was in her lane and kind of carrying the whole female genre on her back when it was nobody exposed her.
And one more point, just one more point. I'm gonna leave this alone. People didn't really listen to this because they said she was too savage, right? But let's not act like she just didn't literally murder Meg like 2 or 3 months ago.
She didn't. That diss track
Are you
was
talking about Bigfoot?
that diss Bigfoot was trash, and that was globally recognized as trash. And she went on a coke rant for about 3 weeks for one line Meg said. So the whole thing, even when you say points like that, whole thing is you have people who, okay, take Beyonce for example. This person who's at an iconic, great level. And people are at a certain level, they don't come down and play with the rest of the kids. Like once you make it to a certain level, you're not, you know, if you're a king, queen status, you're not playing with the peasants or the common folks. And this is where also with her legacy, she messes it up because instead of staying at the level and being as
I agree with that.
this, she constantly is fighting for this relevancy that you're the only relevancy you have, you're messing it up because you're being a hater. And it's like a clear, all these years she's been a hater, but now she can't hide it because she keeps on doing it to everyone. So the fact that you're this queen of rap, somebody said one line, your name wasn't even in it. One bar, quick.
But that's the point of subliminals.
But also at the same time, to piggyback off of what Yam said too, is like she be disrespecting the people that she says that she idolizes too. Beyonce would never, you know, like other people that comes up in the game, they would never, but she does it all the time. Like the Lil Kim, come on.
But if we well, number one, Lil Kim deserves to be respected right now for the bullshit she been on. But nor there. That's my own personal opinion. But secondly, I thought we already took personals and personality and attitude out of the conversation because a lot of these niggas don't need to be up here.
I would also say Nicki Wise, she had bops and stuff. She was here for this, but I don't feel like all of people has been consistent. Like, take Cardi. Like when she dropped that album, her whole album are certified like bops, full album.
Did you have Cardi in your 5? Did you have Cardi in your top 5? I didn't hear your top 5. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I get it.
I told you top 5.
It's longevity. So I feel like over the years, I already feel like Nicki hit her peak. And then the song she's dropping now, you can get a little bop from it, but it's not really as great. Like it doesn't reflect her standing and how she was. Like the songs are really just trash. And it's only because of her name that people like, because you expect it. So anything you put out, kind of like Kanye could put out an album or a song with nothing but him sneezing and people are going to be like straight fire because it's Kanye. Like get a good beat, it's straight fire because of his name alone. So for her, she has that. So she hasn't been consistently really making music that's really sticking and staying, and it shows. And that's why, because if it wasn't like that, she wouldn't be out here hating on everybody else doing their own thing or turning on people because of this. Because her time has been up, and she's been grasping and riding people waves for the longest now, getting on people waves and riding it and doing what she needs to do to stay relevant. And it's actually that part is what's messing up her whole legacy.
So, a question: if Sexy Red fall off by the end of the year, can I get just a 5-minute podcast and you apologizing for putting her in your top 5? Yeah, got no.
2 seconds.
Can we just?
Said she's not, bro. She's not gonna fall. She's not gonna fall off, bro. She's not gonna fall off by the end of the year.
I'm just saying, if it does,
it doesn't happen. Okay, so if it
can I get a public removal of her from your top 5?
If it does, I'll do that. But are you gonna give that? Because
if it don't, I'll give you a public apology for criticizing you for having her in your top 5.
Because it's been over. Pound Town came out, like, wasn't that last year? Like, she's not going, at least I'm giving her another 2 or 3 years, if that. Because
you give her another 2 or 3 year run.
The thing about her niche is there's always going to be the hood is what it is, and it's always going to be that. And even though we live in a society that tries because they want to make it seem like, you know, Black people, Black culture, we're only going to look at the positive and try to uplift and do there. That is a community, and we can't look away from that. And I think that's a problem with some people too. Like, they don't want to acknowledge that when they be like, "Oh, who is she rapping to?" Or I don't understand why she. There's people there's women that act just like that, that talk about stuff like that live the life that she's talking about. There's people, whether we think it's good or not, or we're too uppity or too elevated in a level to really recognize that doesn't take it away that there's still hoods out there where people are living the way that she's living by the things she's living, whether it's good or not. Like, she has her niche, she has her community, and that's why it works for her.
I was.
So here's a question for y'all.
When company come over, you get them dishes out the sink. If you got to throw your clothes in the motherfucking closet, you clean up your shit when company coming over. And I feel like we got the world, all these different people, company looking into our culture, and we didn't put up the sexy red and hide her in the closet like we were supposed to. And that's my only problem with her.
You know what it is? I feel like some people, okay, there's always like, okay, the respectability politics for the people who always want to be like the respectable one in the conversation. And the thing about that is, when you have a For You page, literally it's for you. So what you like, what you indulge in, and what your social media is all based off of things you're talking about, things you're looking at, things you're interested in. So I feel like it's a bunch of people who always talk about like the sexy reds and what she's doing and what she's talking about. If you really were about like the respectability and Black women or Black people who talk about all these great things and advancing the people and the culture, why is sexy popping up on your page at all? Because if that's really what you were into, then it wouldn't show up for you, because there's plenty of
the machine.
Your
question is
called AdSense.
That is not true, man. She's a plant.
That's why Sexy Red gonna pop up.
Sexy Red is a plant, an industry plant. It's obvious.
Aren't into what they want. They want to seem like they're above other people and above certain things, when y'all still are tuning in to the same type of trash or whatever it is. Because literally,
I don't listen to Sexy Red.
You're 40.
No, nobody listen to Sexy Red.
Wait. But the thing is that Sexy Red, there is Sexy Reds in the world, and they still have a voice too. Just like City Girls with the West Side.
They still have such a loud voice too.
So
that's actually what I was finna say. I just came on here and publicly said, you can run it back, that I'm the third city girl.
yeah.
I don't think I'm better than nobody. I don't think that's it.
But we need to hide City Girls too then, since you want to hide Sexy Red.
We not finna act like algorithms don't exist, and because Sexy Red is tied to Drake, that they don't make suggested shit. Like, just ain't nobody checking for Sexy Red. If the algorithm see that she posted a picture and got 10,000 likes, it's gonna put it out to 100,000 more people to keep them on the platform. It ain't necessarily what I'm looking at, but it's gonna pop up, especially if she tied to somebody that I fucking see.
But it's not.
No, I can't let you get that one off. You was talking, you was making some points, but that one I can't. Gotta strike.
And my other thing about the debate with that is, like, so you're talking about Sexy Red having a reign over, like, if she lasts another year, which is 2, right? Nicki had a reign for what, like 4 or 5 years by herself. And to your point about Nicki's personality, here's my thing. She had a reign where she had it for like half a decade at least, probably more than that, right? So now everybody else is coming and stealing her formula, because you can't tell me that Cardi didn't take part of her formula.
Did it?
But wait, what I'm saying is now they're taking her formula and they're taking this, and she's used to being this. So all I'm getting at is
that's Trina and Lil Kim formula. Don't forget it.
Listen, that formula will be around, and that formula ain't going nowhere. All these girls gonna do it. All I'm saying is nobody held that formula. Well, I won't say nobody, but they held that formula for.
No, she took Little Kim formula, and then
that's Lil Kim all day, man.
And then threw multiple personalities on it to make it her own.
Yes, 100%.
Yes, but she has. Everyone knows sex sells. We know that.
100%. Trina took the same formula.
Cardi does not have a iconic picture like Nicki Minaj does when she was bending over with the lollipop. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Who does it?
Cardi.
Oh, I don't think Cardi does. Lil Kim definitely does.
But that's why Lil Kim and Trina was on my top, because the derivative is the Cardi B's and the rest of them.
because it just
Trina.
Yes, Trina and Lil Kim.
Yeah, Trina and Little Kim, but definitely
It
is
went,
not.
no, Trina and Lil Kim is a factored into Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, the way she did it, everyone monkey branched off of what Nicki Minaj was doing. You
But
can't
what
say
was
they're
she
doing the
doing?
same thing.
But she did it from them. She's a
Little Kim did
derivative.
they did it one way, but I'm telling you, these newer artists are going off of Nicki Minaj with the colorful wigs, the multiple
Little Kim.
the multiple personalities, the way they switch their tones up. I'm telling you, it's
I'm not
Nicki
gonna.
Minaj.
There's people who go off of
The Baby Tates.
Nicki was doing,
Yes,
but
the
a lot
Baby
of
Tates,
people try to-
the Lottos. Only I can say it would be Megan Thee Stallion.
Glow in your top 5?
Huh?
Or anything from Nicki. I think first
And
of all,
either one of them said Glow. That's crazy.
Glowing in your top 5, Yams?
Huh?
Glow not in your top 5?
Who?
Glorilla.
Oh, Glorilla. No, she was like close, like what? Because top 5 is like 5 is a short number. So I was just like,
I mean, but shit, she got at minimum, she got better bars than Sexy Red.
Yeah. They don't see it like that. Because the niggas actually listen to Glorilla. That's the problem.
Because when I put Lady London and Doechii was also just for how they carry their artistry. I mean, Glow was definitely in the thought process of doing that because I thought of the Glows, I thought of the Lotto and everything. But I put because Lady London and Doechii are newer too. But I just like how art, huh?
What about Baby Tate?
I honestly, I think she's dope, but I haven't really like listened to like her stuff. Like I've heard even clips and stuff or whatever. But I've never.
Town, you ain't heard nothing.
And real quick, because I've been on your case since you got on the stream, Yams. I do want to give you props for putting Doe in your top 5, like because a lot of people not even know she's solid. She's
so
very solid.
like, she is so.
I will give you some props. I ain't just gonna tear you all the way down. I'll give you some props for that because that's a good musical ear. So
like, I love her alternative vibe. Like she
So
can go.
can we?
That's a great musical ear.
How about this? To be fair, can we add a female to the top 5 list?
Hell
no. Add like 2.
Nicki.
That's all we can listen to right now.
Lauren Hill. That'd be Lauren Hill.
I'm with Lauren Hill. Yeah, Lauren Hill over all of them.
You can do Lauren.
Did you say 50?
Lauren Hill over all of them.
Oh, Brandon, what came out? Did you say 50?
I said Nicki, nigga. Nicki.
Oh, I might say like.
But yeah, I'll give it to Lauren. If everybody agree Lauren right now, I'm fine with that all day, every day.
I agree with Lauren.
What's she done now though?
Run off the stage.
You all about it done lately. You don't care about people what they did in the past. You about
I'm so confused right now.
I would say so.
What you confused on, so?
Like Biggie and Tupac.
I can't read what you're saying.
But
what?
You said what? So what you say? So you good?
I think that nigga called the police, bro.
Bro,
hey, he said he dropping the location.
Bro,
you say what's your quarrels right now? What you say?
I don't have no calls. I'm just shocked with this young lady.
You in shock? Say it or you in shock? We all agree on Lauren.
Lauren is good.
Queen Latifah.
I mean, that's nothing.
I put Lauren in the top.
MC Light.
Raw Digger.
Miss C.
Bro, Raw Digger is the one. That's a sleeper.
Not Raw.
Raw's a sleeper though.
Yeah, Raw will be in my top 5 females.
Would Nicki be in your top 5?
She dropped the ball. She dropped the ball.
No.
I figured as much.
The same way Fox could have had it. She dropped the ball. Like Rod dropped the ball. Fox
they was trying to give her the ball too, bro.
They was trying. They put it off the backboard for her, and she dropped
I
it.
know.
Well, she had to also go against Eve.
I know.
That kind of was.
But she had a lot. Yeah, she had a lot of shit going against her though too.
What about Eve though? What about Eve?
No.
Because of the goal allegations. I'm gonna keep it fair for her the same way I'm gonna keep it fair for the niggas. Like she ain't.
That's fine.
I'm gonna keep it fair for her.
No. Like, and I really like Eve. I bought like that shit. I bought like all of her shit for real. back when Rough Riders and all that was jumping, and because that's what I was into. I was in a bunch of CDs and shit, and like like she like Eve, I don't know. It was just something about her that just didn't like she had her moments. I'm not going to front like she didn't have her moments, because she, what I'm saying, she had her moments and shit, but there's certain times where I was expecting her to, I guess, either take it to a next level in a certain type of song, or maintain the same energy, or what I'm saying, there was something that she wasn't doing that didn't keep me captivated enough to continue to listen to her.
It's been Yams and Lex finna kill me for this. Just because I can't tell nobody how to be themselves. Everybody different. But
somebody watching TV or something.
That's Eve never showed her softer side. She never.
Who watching the video?
Like, even the ladies like he also softer side. See that.
Hold on. We gotta
Somebody's watching the joint.
Hey, hold on.
It ain't me.
All right, test.
Test.
That's Concept. It's your mic. I don't know what's going on with your mic, dog.
Yeah. I muted my mic.
Hey,
I know. I muted you because it's causing an echo.
That's weird.
Are you watching the video on YouTube or something?
No, nigga, I'm in there. Look, ain't nothing here.
Hey, close out your other tabs on your phone.
Huh?
Close out the other tabs on your StreamYard.
I'm gonna mute you though. Figure it out. All right, go ahead, Westside.
I was just saying Eve never softened up. She stayed a nigga the whole time, and then by the time she did try, it was too late. But we keep naming all these like ancient women. There's a lot of women that's putting on heavy right now, and y'all could disagree, but I'm gonna say Lotto. Yeah, out of everybody, man, hey, the Lotto got spit, bro. She got spit, nigga. She got swag. She got beat selection.
Over Meg.
Yes,
yes. Meg does not switch her flow up. I'm tired of hearing about Meg. Don't switch that shit up.
Yes, I'm gonna put Lotto.
Can I ask a question? Does it matter here's a real question. Does it matter if somebody switches their flow up?
Yes.
It really matters.
You got yourself in one fucking style of beat.
But what happens? So hold up real quick. So Yams just literally said that was a weak ass diss that Nikki said. That's Nikki. That was one of the biggest points that she said. This bitch only got one flow. So she was like, and I got 1 million. So what I'm saying to you is that valid? I mean, I'm just asking if you got.
But the thing is that this was just Google, like everybody, her own fans was like that.
I don't care what. Can I say this? I don't care what people say, because when people ride with somebody else, they just gonna go. It's just like all the.
It has no versatility. It's literally the same beat. Don.
But I can't because that's a cultural thing.
I feel like a lot of times when people say they don't switch their flows, it's just because that's how the person sounds. Like they want them to sound like everybody.
No, literally do not. It's the same cadence.
But people don't like people that switch their flows up all the time. Like prime example, nobody's mentioned Joyner Lucas.
Hate him.
Ain't nobody mentioned Joyner Lucas.
What did you just say?
Come on now, dog.
Come
on, man.
Leave that nigga alone. Hey, leave him alone.
Who, Joyner?
Yeah.
Why you say leave Joyner alone? You don't like Joyner?
Hey, leave Joyner Lucas out of this.
You don't like Joyner?
Hold on, dog. Hold on. Well, me and Yams gotta have a talk, because I think you just going for the clickbait at this point. You want to pop the balloon. You need to go in that pop the balloon show and do the same thing they doing and just say anything out your goddamn mouth. Did you just say you hate Joyner Lucas?
Yeah.
Did I say they hate Joyner Lucas?
Yeah.
You hate Joyner Lucas.
Hey.
Yeah.
So you don't like Nikki and you don't like Joyner Lucas, but you like Sexy Red.
Yes. I don't think because
what in the world? The nigga is a great storyteller.
years of ammo that I could go on why she's fucking trash.
Tell me,
But-
no, tell me.
okay,
No, I don't
the
care about
reason
Nicki Minaj no more. I don't care about Nicki Minaj. Why do you hate Joyner Lucas? Out of all artists out there,
I'm gonna back her up on this one.
no,
Go ahead.
Westside, let her defend herself right now. It's between me and her. Actually, you know what?
I
This is
got
what
you.
we're
I
gonna
got
do. Everybody else stay in the cut real quick.
You like Sada Baby?
This is why I
This what we
don't.
gonna do. This what we gonna do.
Not
This what we
wow.
gonna do.
I can't.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
So weak.
Yams, explain to me. Explain to me
I'm gonna tell you
why you don't
Why?
like Joyner Lucas.
I don't like Joyner Lucas. I don't know what song he was trying his attempt at, like this deep song or freestyle or whatever. When I think the idea of it was to show the side between like white people and black people and stuff like that. I don't know if you know that.
I'm not a racist.
No, no.
That
I
song?
don't. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Maybe I don't know, but
The
I
one
know.
where you had the Confederate guy and the black guy in the room talking to each other.
Yeah, something like that.
Come on, man. You tell me you didn't like that song?
Okay, this is what turned me off. And once I heard this, I cut him out of my head. Like, I can't fuck with this or whatever. So in the song, he's going like the white guy side or whatever, saying this, and this, and this. Then when it comes to the black person side, he said some stupid line about like, I think he said something about like watermelon and fried chicken. It just sounded like it as deep as you could have gotten or as much as you could have said to really like, because the idea was great. The idea was a good idea, but I just felt like the execution was completely off. And the fact that like what he said was just so minuscule to what he could have said and a little bit racist, in my opinion. So then
Well, that's the whole point of the song.
Huh?
That's the whole. I feel like you just missed that whole point of the song.
I feel like
where he was saying like, you think I like watermelon? I'm more than watermelon and fried chicken, because that's one of the stereotypes of black people.
I'll listen out for you. I'll listen to the song again, and if that is the case,
You have to listen to the song again. There's
if
no
that's
way
the
that's what you got out of the song.
because I heard that, I'm just like, you're trying to make this,
And especially out there, one song.
So can I say this? Can I say this?
I'm very, very pro black.
He got songs about people offering themselves, like people how you respected from somebody offering themselves from the best friend sides of them offering themselves. A guy getting robbed by who he thought was a friend.
Will Smith. Let's not even forget the Will Smith dedication.
He's a great storyteller. I can't let him go like that.
I told you I'll listen to it again, and if
Please.
I'm wrong, I'll say it again. I'll tell you I'm wrong.
And he even had a story. He even had a story of was it him that had the story of the $100 bill traveling around?
Yes, nigga.
Yeah.
Yes, nigga.
Come on.
Hey,
let me just say this one thing, Yams, just so you get something right. Then you have to understand about him, and I understand why you were offended by that, because you're like, oh, he's dumbing down black people. What he does in every song that he does, he speaks to the audience's prejudices that they already have. So, and he's trying to change their mind, right? So for me, right, like said, I mean, people know, right? Like I'm in the Navy and I did a technical job or whatever. So long story short, I had to deal with a lot of racism things, right? So they literally believe that all we do is eat watermelon and eat chicken, right? Literally, and on the boat, they literally come to me and say, because I was in the Navy, right? They would come to me on Martin Luther King Day when they fed us chicken, watermelon, yams, and all this other stuff. They're like, oh, Cooper, you're getting your meal today, right? They literally, they don't know. So he is like, this is what you think of me, but it is way bigger and way better. That's why he is so dope. It's insane. Like he's light years, but he speaks, so you understand, he speaks in people's language. Like prime example, and I'm about to bring up somebody that's real controversial or whatever, but this is something very intelligent that this man does. Donald Trump does not say a word that's longer than 3 syllables. He speaks to his audience. He knows that they're fucking dumb. So excuse me for cursing. He knows that they're dumb. So he speaks to his audience. You get what I'm trying to say? So Joyner knows that these are racist. And he literally started out with the racist white dude first. That's Confederate flag and all of that. And then you hear the rebuttal from the black guy. And they say the stuff that you know that we're supposed to be. It's beautiful. So all I want you to do is, with that context, please go back and watch more than just one video by that man. And another one I want you to tell you to watch that you will hit, watch Broski. If you watch Broski,
That's the newer one. Yeah.
That's a newer one, right? So he got that old one, but watch Broski and just watch how eloquently he does that music video. And I think you'll have a new appreciation for him. And then you'll just go and watch a ton of videos by this man, and you'll be like, oh, he is fire.
Okay,
But back to you. Why is this dude trash?
I'll do it.
You talking to me, right?
Yeah. But please, seriously. I mean, seriously, all jokes aside, seriously, watch it and you'll have a new appreciation. Just watch it from not because it's easy for us to go back to be like, oh, he's just catering to this audience to get views. No, he's really trying to educate people 100%.
Yeah. All right, Westside, it's your time.
I was early to Jordan Lucas. I want to say that I was very early to Jordan Lucas, especially in Detroit when he dropped Ross Cappuccini. Yeah. Everybody heard that song.
Yes.
And from then forward, I was very impressed by Jordan Lucas. The reason Jordan Lucas don't need to be in this conversation is because this nigga has gimmicked me out. This nigga has clickbaited me out, bro. I'm over the shit. Like he said, if we talking about top 5 directors, he gonna make it. This nigga music videos is so far past any other fucking this nigga's concepts, his ideas, his theories. He would be an amazing behind the scenes person, but this nigga is just too far on the clickbait. Just like it's some niggas that's like, bro, you overshadowing your skill with the bullshit, and that's what's wrong with Jordan Lucas.
Yeah, but he got Busta Rhymes.
You said what?
He got Busta Rhymes co-sign.
Because he's a monster, bro. Bro, bro. Lyrically, this dude is a monster, bro, and he paints stories. It's crazy.
His skill is overshadowed. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're saying his music videos are so that it takes away from the music. I get it.
No, because I think that's part of his talent. Just to come up with the concepts that he do. I've never seen a bad video from Jordan Lucas. I've never heard a bad concept from Jordan Lucas. But this nigga started going so far down the rabbit hole, my shit finna die. He started going so far,
about to be done.
And it was like this nigga is now begging for attention. And that right there, that'll put you off of especially a rapper. Especially somebody who you want to give your attention to, bro. Don't beg me for it. I'm gonna give you my attention. I'm gonna listen to your song. Calm the fuck down. Chill, bro. I'm gonna click it right after I'm finished listening to this shit. Relax, nigga.
The biggest L I think Jordan Lucas took was when he did that friendly rap battle with Tory Lanez and lost.
And that's when Tory Lanez his meteoric rise.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when Tory Lanez made his meteoric rise because he killed the nigga that people held in high regard. And that's also when Jordan Lucas started going down to, hey, bro, I need attention.
Yeah, he started beefing with Logic out of all people.
That nigga.
Who the fuck gonna beef with Logic, dog?
That's kind of
beef with. You know why he beefed with Logic?
You know why they beefed? They beefed over the song.
I know.
Over what song?
So you know that song that Logic came out with Khalid and Alyssa Cara? I think it was Alyssa Cara.
It was a suicide song.
You can't say that. You can't say that. I can't say that word. You can't say that word.
I don't know.
Self-delete. The self-delete song. They both came out with self-delete songs. Jordan Lucas dropped was recording his first. And what happened is Logic's manager got into the room when he was recording that shit.
Sound like he got a legit beat.
That shit fire.
It sound like a legit beat.
Logic manager went back to Logic. Hey, we need to make a song like this, and that's when he got with Khalid and Alyssa Cara, and they made that fire ass fucking song. And that's the video where Logic and them got the gay boy and his dad find out.
You can't say that.
I can say that. I can say that.
But you can't say the S word, but you can say the G word. That's wild, bro.
Yes, you can. I've been dropping a fucking soundbite the whole goddamn time. What y'all talking about? I'm not being disrespectful with it.
I want to know, is that a thing or is Toke making shit up?
I'm being dead ass.
That's why on social media everybody says unaliving instead of that
word.
Really? You can't say that word seriously?
No, you cannot. You can say self-delete or unalive. Yes.
All right.
But can you say the G word?
Yes. Yeah. As long as it's not in a derogatory way, yes.
But you can't say the F word though.
No. That's derogatory.
That's like the most offensive word of them all. The F word.
I can say RET.
I'm talking about a bundle of sticks. I'm talking about that word. You can't say that.
Huh?
Yeah, no.
You cannot say the bundle of sticks word at all.
Don't even definition.
What word?
Don't even say that.
Don't.
What
Yeah.
word?
It
Bro,
doesn't.
Jazz said, Yam saying, don't say that. All right, I got you. She know what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah. But yes, that's why they were beefing.
But Joyner's song was better, so it ain't no beef at that point. If you steal my shit and still didn't do it better than me, then it don't matter.
I mean, he got more numbers and views,
but
because the features. Joyner did his by himself, so that shows.
Hey,
a lot more.
I shed a tear to that "I'm Sorry" song.
Yeah.
I watched the video. I came straight home from deployment. It's like, oh shit, Joyner got a new video. I was like, man, let me click this. Wasn't expecting it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, check your text.
I shed tears, sexy red.
Hey, you can't be pro black and pro red. You got to pick one.
You can put sexy
Oh yeah, you
red.
can't say that word. I already said that.
My black.
Yeah, I know, but that's what it is. You see the bundle list? You see that?
And
I
then
know. Yeah, it's a cigarette.
big
Yeah,
fan.
exactly. Yeah.
He's very talented, dope, whatever. But that chat room stuff, I just does not sit well with me.
Who you talking about?
Say that again.
Yeah.
The race. Am I a racist video?
I don't listen to stuff like that because I'm already polarized to certain things. I don't need to see. Am I a racist?
The Joyner.
Oh no! I love that one. I'm thinking of the Swiss album. My bad. Yeah. I watched that.
Brandon. Again.
What did I say?
5 self-deletion.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Give me a second, bro. I didn't know there was a thing.
When I came, yeah.
It just come out so naturally. I don't even think about it. But self-delete video.
We.
All right, I'm done with some. Look, we 2 hours in. It's time to end this shit. We got our top 5. I got the top 5 out of y'all.
So what is it?
Okay, top 5. We got Wayne, got Kendrick, Cole, Lupe, and Lauryn Hill.
We gonna get killed for this top 5.
We gonna get killed for this top 5. That's gonna happen.
We are gonna die.
I'm posting this shit on Facebook, and they're like, I don't know who the fuck.
We are die for this top 5. They are gonna kill us, nigga. None of us have a valid music opinion anymore based off the top 5 that you just told me.
Oh my god!
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. You gotta put in these people are automatically disqualified. That'll help.
Yeah.
It'll help, but it ain't gonna stop us getting killed.
Yeah.
Who did we miss?
Boosie, 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
All right, it's time to
Titty boy. Girl, you know that. You love it. Oh my
I'm your humble host.
Titty boy. The color of mayonnaise. I ain't mad.
On the next episode, we'll be talking about the top 5 worst rappers: Birdman, Bass God, Diddy.
No Diddy.
All 5 Ghost Rider. But anyway, I'm just joking. Thank y'all for joining us. That's the end of the podcast. Top 5 rappers. Thank y'all for joining us. Jams, you was great. It's the concept. Thank you for joining us. Westside, thank you for joining us once again. My brother from another. Grand creator, my business partner, my dog. Thank y'all for joining us. Lex. Y'all have a good one.
Peace and love, y'all. Good seeing y'all, man.
Good seeing you, man. Appreciate y'all.